Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your message. I'm trying to get my life together. I came back, did those little, I think it was only like 6 messages, maybe. Someone just told me just take a break till Easter. So I'm back. We'll see how long this time. But this is going to be your message. So let's see what is in store for you all. Remember, if it does not resonate, that means that this message is not for you. And please look at your sun, moon, or your rising. You have the Star card in the reverse. You guys have the Hermit, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, and the 7 of Swords in the reverse. I'm getting this energy like there's a lot of self-doubt, but it's a lot of lying to yourself at the same time. Or being deceptive towards yourself. You have the Hangman, which is making you lose hope. You have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You guys have the Hierophant in the reverse as well. You guys have the 2 of Cups, the King of Swords in the reverse, the King of Wands upright, the 2 of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands upright. There's a lot of conflicting energy here with what it is that you're passionate about and what you want to go towards. And also with your mindset. Your drive and your passion is telling you to do one thing, but your mind is telling you to do another. Your heart wants something that's going to be more fulfilling for you all, but your mind's just like, oh, I don't know if you really want to do that yet. Or there's somebody telling you that you're not capable of doing something, or you feel like you're not getting that support that you necessarily want. You guys have the Hierophant here in the reverse with the 8 of Cups upright, the 3 of Cups upright, and the Page of Cups upright, as well as the 2 of Swords in the reverse. I'm picking up here. You guys are on the verge of making a very big decision. And this is going to be something that's long term. You guys are about to end something, or you're thinking about ending something that you've been involved in or invested in for a while. But there's this energy where it's just like you want to pursue something else, but your mind's telling you like, no, I don't know if you want to do that yet. But at the same time, you feel like you're going to have like more of a sense of fulfillment if you turn your back and walk away from this. There's this energy, and this came up in Scorpio's message too, because I just did Scorpio before yours. If you leave something behind, you're going to find what is more aligned with you. So you have to get out of your comfort zone, the Hierophant in the reverse. You have to get out of your comfort zone and go and seek of what it is that you want. And when you do that, you're going to find those like-minded souls, those like-minded entities that are going to end up feeding into you. These are new encounters that you're going to be having, but it's going to come once you make that decision to let something go. For some of you, this is going to be something that this is something that you have to put a lot of work into. There's a lot of passion that's tied into this. For some of you, this is directly correlated back with work. If it's not work, this is you turning your back on things that you've been invested in for a long time, that you found resourceful, things that you found comfort in. And you're going to have to work at making new, longer lasting relationships with these new individuals. These are going to be more mature for you. These are going to be things, people, events, places that are more aligned with that mature sense of yourself. This is going to give you that deep feeling of, I belong. I belong here. I'm supposed to be doing this. At first, right now, you feel a lot of confusion about this. You don't know which way to turn. You're afraid of making the wrong decision. But they're saying you have to put that focus back into yourself. You have to make projects. You have to make projects. You have to get back to that sense of who you were before things got hectic and busy, especially over the last 3 years when COVID hit. But with this Star card here and the Hermit card, it's almost like you've lost hope or you're losing hope on something, and you're trying to find that guiding light that's going to lead you back to that passion that you once had, that sense of building a community, getting to know people that you felt more aligned with. In a sense, it was almost like you had to do what you had to do to get where you are right now. And you've gotten comfortable in that place, and now it's almost like you don't want to leave this all behind. You're ready for something new, but you don't want to leave it behind because you're afraid of what's coming next. This is all in the mind that's talking to you. Your mind is being deceptive towards you. I don't really see anything taking full effect until we get to that new moon in Virgo and the full moon in Pisces, which is August, September time. Virgo season is that season for you leading up to the end of September, right before we get into Libra season, where you're going to finally make that decision to remove yourself from something that you've been sitting on, you've been evaluating, you've been coming up with plans, you've been doing things in secret, behind the scenes, so nobody else can notice it and discourage you from it. They're saying you're going to let go of these doubts and these worries that you've been having, this feeling of confusion and feeling stuck. And you're going to end up making that commitment towards something. Even though your mind's still going to be doubting you, you're going to have to change it to where you're just like, sit down. Like, I'm not listening to you anymore. I got to listen to the other side of myself. You know how they have like the angel and the devil on your shoulder? That's what it's like. It's almost like the devil's just, in this sense, it's like, the devil's just like, are you sure you want to do that? Instead of like it being the angel that's just like, are you sure you want to do that? That might be a bad idea. The angel on the shoulder is telling you, no, go after it. Trust this. The Hangman. You can trust what this is. You're done with this situation that you've been in that's long overdue. And we're going to unite you with something that's going to be worthwhile and worth your energy. We're going to unite you with those energies, those people, those places, those things, those ideas. Those things that are going to give you those butterfly feelings. And I feel like even though your mind is making you doubt things, you're still going to pursue this, but you're still going to be in this twilight zone area of like, am I making the right decision? Is this what I'm destined for? Am I heading in the right direction? I don't think you're really going to come to that. You're not going to really see the fruition of everything until we get to Sagittarius season. That's when you're going to start having more fun. You're going to start being more carefree with what it is because you're going to start seeing things working out. You're going to start feeling that vitality come back, that this is what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Let's see. Why is there the doubt with the Star card here? Why is the hope being lost? For the Taurus placements. For some of you, there's going to be an energy that comes in. I'm going to just say watch out for it because it seems all that glitters is in gold. It's going to seem so good. And I'm picking up like this is a person type energy that comes in. If you're involved with somebody, don't let a third party interrupt what's going on between you and somebody else that you've been with for a while. Because I do feel like you're going to end up meeting someone and it's going to be one of those things just like, oh, should I? No, I shouldn't. Like, but it'll be fun. It'll be like that. That's that double angel energy again. But this time the angel's going to be like, no, you don't want to do that. And the devil's going to be like, no, do it. Like, you need your needs fulfilled. Just be very careful of that. You know, your hormones are going to be telling you one thing, but your mind's going to be telling you another. Like, listen in that aspect. If this is somebody that comes in, listen to your mind and not your hormones. What's this Star card, please? Where's the Star card here in the reverse? Can I get one more? Thank you. There we go. At the bottom of the deck, you are confused on which way to go. You have the King of Swords in the reverse. You're not seeing everything clearly. You feel like you're not seeing everything clearly. A lot of you have been battling with this for a while already. You're not sure if something's going to be worth your time and your energy. Is this even something that I want to invest my time into? You're stalling yourself from having these new opportunities come towards you that are going to be more fulfilling. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. Hopefully I remember that by the time I finish this message, because that's what it's going to be called. So the first card that we have, look at that. You have the Hangman in the reverse with the Star card in the reverse. You've lost hope because something's taken longer than what you wanted it to, and so you don't necessarily want to rush into it, and you have the Seven of Swords here, but it's taking longer because you are doubting yourself. Nobody else is really doubting you. This is all within your own head. You're telling yourself that you want to go after something, you want to pursue something, but then you may feel like, I don't know if I can actually do that because I have all this stuff going on right now. Do I have the time for this? For some of you, you're lacking in that creative energy and you have to push yourself to go after it again. I do see you have to let this mental prison that you're in go. You have to let all these doubts go. Even if it's coming from other people, that may mean that you just have to cut those people off. What's the Hermit card? Look at that. As I said that. The Hermit card, that new moon in Virgo is going to be very prominent for you all. You're going to be releasing something for good. Something that's not stable in your life anymore. That you've been thinking about for a while. You've been doing the detailed work on. To try to see the other side of it. You've been guided towards this. This is not going to be easy to give up on, though. And I feel like it's because there's a lot of security that's here, but at this point you feel like I've learned all the lesson. What's the word? Not buried. I've done the brunt of the work, so I don't want to give up on this. But then you also have this, I don't know why they just said a pipe dream of, well, what if I go towards that? Is it going to work out? They're saying to let that go. You're not really ready to let it go, but I feel like you do eventually let this go, but your mind's still going to be in your head. You're still going to be in your head about it, and that your mind's going to be in your head. Look at that. You end up letting it go. That full moon in Pisces is going to be a doozy, but it's going to be a good one for you all. That's going to set you up for the incoming eclipse that's happening in, I think it happens in Libra or in Aries. I think it's Libra. In September, that new moon. What's the Hangman, please, for the Taurus placements? You're going to gain that awareness to let this go so you can be united with something new. You're going to put yourself first. That full moon. Oh my God, I can't wait for this full moon for y'all. This is going to be that time where it's just like things are just glorious. Things are going to start building up to be better and better for you all. It's just that right now, especially with Mercury going retrograde this month in April, until we get to basically June, you're going to be in your head with all this doubt about what it is that you want to pursue, especially if you're a Taurus rising. You're still going to have doubts about starting this, though, because you're going to be afraid of, what about the others? What if I upset my family? Is this what I really should be doing? But you're going to get out of your head with that, and you're going to unite with this new creative front. This new creative energy. For others of you, they're saying you're going to want to fulfill your hormonal needs. I would advise against that. Before it gets to that next point, they're saying to cut that stuff off. Be like, I'm interested, but I don't want that type of interest. Like, we can be, well, I wouldn't be friends at that point. What's this Two of Cups, please? You have the Lovers in the reverse. Some of you are going to still decide against the better judgment and still go towards this. You're going to have your mind made up that you want to seek out a new connection with another more fun type of energy. But it's one of those energies that it's here one day, it's gone the next. It's not consistent. And that could, if you have something really good going with somebody, that's going to mess that whole thing up. For some of you, this is somebody that you have a very strong bond and connection with. Others of you, they're saying you're going to have to, in order for this to come in, You're going to have to let go of something that you find security in to start that new chapter for you all. I don't really see that new chapter coming until we get to Sagittarius season. For you all. But you are closing a chapter of your life to welcome in something new, very prosperous, very beautiful, and it's light and fun. That time period, Scorpio season into, after we get through the eclipses in the fall, that Sagittarius season is going to be the season where you start to see the fruits of your labor start coming in. Let me get your oracle card, and then we will be done. For Taurus. You have miracles. It came out in the reverse, and when this card comes out in the reverse, to me, it's not blocking the miracles that are coming in, but they're saying to get out of that negative headspace of thinking that things aren't going to go the way that you necessarily want them to. It's not going to happen the way you want it to, but they're saying to get out of that headspace of doubting yourself to the point where it ruins what you're trying to manifest and bring in. This is also good for like wherever you have Taurus in your chart. Like Taurus is in my 7th house. They're saying there's a lot of confusion around this. You've been going back and forth with this. You don't know what it is that, for some of you, you may not feel like you know what it is that you're searching for. For others of you, you know what it is, but you don't know how to get it. So that's what you're trying to figure out. But they're saying the miracles are they're saying don't think of the negative things. Think of things going to be working out in your favor, even if you are confused right now. If you're confused, write them down and let that confusion be like gone. Like, get it out of your head. And then we have the divine order. Things are going to fall into place how they should. You're going to meet the people that you need to meet that's going to upgrade you in some sense. You're upgrading yourself. Things are going to fall into place over the next 7 months, 8 months, to where it sets you up for the next year coming in into 2024, where it's like things are going to be going a lot better how you want it to. That's all I have for you, Taurus. I hope you guys enjoyed this message, and I'll see you guys soon.